Good evening, Aditya.
Good evening, ma'am.
Aditya, could you please introduce yourself to us?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for giving me opportunity to introduce myself.
Aditya, can you increase your volume a little bit? You are not audible.
Audible now, sir?
No, it's still very less.
Audible now, sir? Audible clearly?
No, still not. Okay, you want to try joining again, or maybe just check the mic setting at your end? No, now totally not audible.
Okay.
Now this is better. Now you are audible.
Okay.
Can you fix something? Okay, we are good. We can start.
Ma'am.
Hello, Aditya. Could you please introduce yourself to us, Aditya?
Thank you for giving me opportunity to introduce myself, ma'am. Myself, Aditya Sanjay Pandey. I am currently pursuing my master's in computer application in Pune. I am in my final year. I have completed my graduation in BCA, the bachelor's in computer application. I have completed my 12th. I have completed my 12th in Danan Science College, Latur, as well as currently I'm living with my I'm living at my native town, that is in Yavatmal district, Maharashtra. I live with my family. My father is a teacher. My mother is a housewife. Now a younger brother who is pursuing his engineering. Some of my hobbies are reading books, chess, swimming, and watching movies.
Aditya, could you please tell us which technologies that you are interested in?
The technologies I'm interested in is SQL, Java, and UI. That is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.
Okay. So I will just begin by asking few questions on UI. Could you tell us what is the purpose of HTML?
HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a markup language. By using HTML, we can design web pages. HTML consists of many tags. By using this tag, we can show the content on the web pages.
Do you know what kind of web pages can be created?
We can create a static web pages as well as dynamic web pages.
Could you elaborate a bit on this static and dynamic web pages that are there?
Yes, ma'am. Static web pages are the web pages whose content is changed rarely, or we cannot change its content. Dynamic web pages are the pages whose content can be changed. For static web pages, we do not need database connectivity. For dynamic web pages, dynamic web pages, as we can change the content, database connectivity will be there.
Okay. Say, for example, I wish to create a table in HTML web page. Okay. Do you know what tags are being used?
For creating a table, that is rows and columns in HTML, we use table tag. For we will be also using, that is th tag, that is table heading tag, tr tag, that is table row tag, and td tag, that is table data tag.
Could you tell us the version of HTML that we currently use?
HTML 5.0.
HTML 5.0. Okay. Can we create lists in HTML? Is it possible?
We can create a bulleted list in HTML, like ordered list and unordered list. If we create a list by using ordered list, that in that list we can give numbers, Roman numbers, as well as the letters as bullet, and in unordered list we can give symbols as a bullet.
Okay. Right. What else to create a web page? What other technology can we use?
HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.
Okay, so could you explain what is CSS or what is the role of CSS while creating these web pages?
CSS is a CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. As HTML shows the content on the web pages, CSS is used to decorate this content. Or CSS is used to show the content, and we can decorate that content which is shown by our HTML code.
Okay, could you please, is it possible for you to write out, show us a partial CSS code? Is it?
Sure, ma'am.
Aditya, I'm making you presenter, so it's better if you can share a notepad file if possible, so that because the session is recorded, right? Others can view it, and likewise our audience can also view what you are writing. Okay.
Visible, sir?
Yes.
Yes.
So, ma'am, we'll start writing our code with HTML tag. Inside HTML tag, there is a head tag. This head tag, we can also use a title, give a title to our web page. To give a demo title for it. CSS. For CSS, we can write a CSS in different files and import it by using link tag, or we can simply use a style tag to write our CSS. Inside body tag, we'll be writing our code. We have to save this file by using save this file. We have to save this file by using HTML extension. Once we have saved this file, we can open it in our browser. All good evening will be printed, ma'am.
Could you go back to the code, please?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Right. You have written something like a star over there, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
What is that, Aditya?
There are some selectors in CSS. Star is a universal selector. Means inside that selector, whatever the property will be writing will be applied to all the elements inside our body.
What are the different kinds of selectors that are there in CSS?
Element selector is there, ID selector is there, class selector are there, and universal selector, that is star.
So could you please explain a bit about each one of them?
Yeah. So for element selector, it is used as a tag. I'm using the text align center property. For ID, we use hash. That is, ID name will be P1. Same property I'll be using. Same property I'll be using. For class, dot is used, like P2 will be my class. Now I can one division tag to create a division. Now ID selector is used so that we can apply style to our code by using ID attribute. Similarly, we can use class attribute also. Can use class attribute, that is our P2 is our class. I'm closing this division tag, and P will be our own tag that will be creating, and we'll be writing some message. So these are the selectors in CSS now.
Right. The CSS that you are using here, is it inline, external? What kind of is it type?
It's inline, ma'am.
Inline. How do you say it's inline? On what basis is it inline?
Ma'am, because we are taking it in a style tag inside our HTML code only.
Okay. Apart from HTML and CSS, what other technology can be used to creation of web pages?
JavaScript can be used.
Okay, so like what would be the features of JavaScript? That because already we are able to create, you know, beautiful web pages with HTML and CSS, or, you know, functional ones. Why do we need JavaScript?
JavaScript is lightweight. It is a platform independent. It is as well as we use JavaScript for event handling. It supports the different control statements. These are some of the features apart from HTML. That's why it's JavaScript.
Right. Do you know the ways to include a JavaScript? Is it done internally or externally?
Ma'am, externally we can also include it. We have to save our JavaScript code by using .js extension, and internally we can include it by using script tag.
Okay. What about the data types that are there in JavaScript?
Data type is a type of data we want to store in a variable. There are two types of data type in JavaScript, that is primitive and non-primitive. In primitive data type, number, string, null, unidentified are some of the data types, and in non-primitive, object is a data type.
Okay, so if I wish to declare a variable in JavaScript, how do we do it?
There are three ways to declare a variable in JavaScript: by using var, that is var keyword, by using let, that is let keyword, and by using constant, that is const. If we declare variable by using var and let, we can change the value of that variable. But if we declare variable by using constant, that is const, we cannot change the value of that variable.
Okay, do you know about operators that are there in JavaScript?
Yes, ma'am. Equals to is operator we'll be using to assign a value. Double equals to is operator where we will be comparing two values of two variables without considering their data type. And if we write triple equals triple equals to, that is equal, equals, and equals. That means we are comparing the value of two variable with respect to its data type.
Okay, fine. Srinivas sir.
Yeah, Pankaj.
Sir, please continue.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Good evening, Aditya.
Sir,
Yeah. So, can you tell me what is the role you are aspiring for if you are selected for an IT industry?
the role I'll be aspiring for will be for a development role, that I'm interested in Java as well as in SQL.
Okay. So, why only developer role? Is there any reason behind that?
Not not a particular developer role. It means in software development, various phases are there. So I would like to part of each phase. I want to learn how the processes are done. It is nothing particular regarding the role.
Okay. So let's say that once if you are selected, if I assign to something different like testing, is it okay for you?
Yes, sir. It would be a lovely opportunity for me to be working in testing, as it is a part of software development life cycle. Testing is also considered as a part of software development. So yes, sir. I'll be glad to work in testing.
Okay, fine. So another thing is let's say that uh, you are selected and but whereas instead of Java or Python or UI, I'll be asking you because some requirement came for project. Suddenly, it's a sudden requirement, and I would like to work for that requirement where the technology is something different. For example, let's say TIPCO. Okay, so then what you do?
I'm a adaptive person. I'm a fast learner. I can learn. I'll be learning the technology first, and I'll be going for the work.
Okay, so what is the time you take for learning? For example, let's say that you are good at Java, but whereas I would like to ask you to requirement is in Python, and I would like you to learn Python. So how much time you take for learning?
Learning is a constant process. Throughout doing work, I will learn many things. But to learn basics and to cover all the basics, 1 week would be enough, sir. 10 to 15 days.
Okay, so how do you learn? I may not be giving you any resources. In that case, what you will do?
There are many free resources available on the internet, as well as there are books and libraries in my college where I can refer from it. I can also ask my teachers to help me with that, or I can ask the respective faculty to help me with the learning.
Okay, fine. Anyhow, TCS have got a lot of online resources and many resources are there. No, not to worry. Fine. Uh, so coming to the technologies, like you are saying that you are good at Java and UI. Fine. So in the academics, during the academics, what you have done towards this technology? I think it's a passion for you. So as a passion, apart from just learning as an academics, did you do anything else related with these technologies?
Yes, sir. It's one of my hobbies also playing game. So I used to develop a small games inside a Java, so that inside my Java I can learn some coding, as well as I'm currently doing my Java full stack course uh, from from institute, which is also helping me to learn this Java, as well as I have conducted some of the lectures on Java basics on different in different college. I have given some seminar on this Java.
Oh, good. So that is on Java and these technologies you are given seminars, right?
That's
Okay, that's good. So fine. Apart from that, fine. Like once if you are into the IT industries, like we may have the requirement in your current location or maybe in other location. Okay, so at times, though currently I'm giving you the location whatever you are willing, but later after few months or 1 or 2 years, you may need to relocate to another requirement, I mean another project. Okay, so in that case, what you do? Like, is it okay for you, or do you have any constraints?
no, sir, no constraint. I would love to. I would love to be work part of the organization. If given a chance, I will be able to working on different location. As a location is not a constraint for me. I would love to be travel on different location and work there on different things.
Okay, fine. What about traveling, even not only in India, but if at all, if it is a requirement to travel abroad, is it okay for you?
Yes, sir, sure, sir.
Okay,
It would be a lovely opportunity for me to explore different things, different people and culture, as well as be able to work there and be in different environment uh, other than I'm working right.
okay. So apart from the academic activities, like did you participate in any other activities other than technical activities during your academics?
Yes, sir. Actually, as I'm a fan of chess, means I like to play chess. So I used to participate in every competition inside my college, as well as the competitions in other college. I used to participate in that.
Okay. Whereas coming to the technical side, like did you participate in any hackathons or any other events, coding
Yes, sir.
challenges or something else like that?
Yes, sir. Actually, there was an event in other college, that is M Technophilia. I took part. I participated in that. There was a contest regarding blind C. That means on blind screen you will be writing the code, and the person with the least code will get a prize like that. So I participated in that. Also, I participated in brand expedition. It is like a share market, I think, as well as a as well as I participated in one hackathon for Java.
Okay. Did you do any certifications, like certification in the sense, like for example, we have several learning sites like Udemy and so on. Did you go through any of such sites for learning?
Yes, I have gone through Udemy for Java basics, that is core Java course. Also, I have done external certification from various institutes for C and C++.
Okay. So did you complete those certifications?
Yes, sir. I have completed those certification in my first year, as it was also part of my curriculum.
Okay. Okay, fine. So fine. Thank you.